Nothing particularly exciting happened this week. No big trips, no major life updates, no dramatic stories. Just a handful of dives, some sunsets, walks with Kiko, and all the little things that fill the space in between. And for a while, I wasn't sure if that was enough to make a video about, because somewhere along the way, I think a lot of us start believing that our lives need to be more exciting than they actually are. That every week should have a highlight, a milestone, a story worth telling. But most weeks aren't like that. Lately, life here in Lembongan has been quietly shifting into a new season. The temperature has started dropping a little. The water feels cooler too. The winds are picking up. And if you're a diver, that can only mean one thing: the mola season is getting closer and closer, and even maybe started earlier than expected. Every year, there's this feeling of anticipation. Conversations on dive boats start sounding a little different. People start checking conditions more often. Everyone's waiting for that first really good sighting. At the same time, the island itself is getting busier. There are more scooters on the road, more people walking around. After the quieter months, you can feel high season slowly making its return. It's funny because these changes are small. If you arrived here for a week, you probably wouldn't even notice them. But when you live somewhere, you start paying attention to these tiny signs that tell you what time of year it is. In between all of that, I've been spending more time at home. This summer, I'll mostly be staying in Bali and around the islands, so instead of planning trips, I've been trying to make my room feel a little cozier. Nothing fancy, just small changes. Figuring out how to make the space feel a little more like somewhere I actually want to spend time. I think that's another thing nobody really talks about. A lot of life happens in the in-between seasons. Not when you're arriving somewhere new, not when you're leaving, just when you're staying, when you're settling in, when you're building routines, when you're making a place feel like home. And maybe that's why I've been appreciating the ordinary moments a little more lately. The comfort of knowing what tomorrow will probably look like. For a long time, I thought the most important parts of life would be the extraordinary moments. But more and more, I think a good life is probably built from something much quieter. Just enough ordinary days that you're happy to wake up and do them again. And honestly, I think that's enough.